Hello, 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 hello.
Hello, 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 hello.
Low, 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 low. Okay, stop making noises. I love you. Hello, hi everyone. So today is the day after my Wilko haul, and I'm gonna try the stuff out today. So I have my little bag back here on my door handle, as you can see. Don't ask why we actually have a door here. We just took one off and now it just lives here, so I can have my little K up. So yeah, I just did a face mask and I just took it off, and my rosacea and everything is just playing up so bad. Like, my cheeks are so hot right now, so hopefully that doesn't get in the way, but it will certainly be a test for the foundation to see if it can cover everything. Let's start off firstly with my serum, because as I just said, I just took a face mask off. So I did put on a little bit of eye cream and a little bit of moisturiser, but I just want to put a little bit of this on, and I'm really hoping it'll be like cooling as well. So if you didn't see my haul, this is the Essence Hello Good Stuff face serum to hydrate and glow with pineapple extract, and apparently it has 97% natural ingredients. I'm just going to use my dropper, pick a little bit up, and I'll put it on my hand. It was really liquidy. Oh, it feels so cool, and that's so nice. It's like a really strange like texture. It kind of feels like a little bit like oil. It smells very, very strongly of pineapple. So if you don't like pineapple, you won't like it. I don't particularly like pineapple, but I don't find it too overwhelming. I feel like my skin looks a bit more glowy, you know. And now it's starting to feel like a little like tacky. I kind of wish that it didn't have a scent though, or like it had a bit less of a scent, just because I have such sensitive skin and things. So I'm just going to give that like a minute to soak in, I suppose, and then we'll go in with primer. But I feel like this is just going to be something that I'm just going to try and incorporate into like my everyday morning and night stuff. So yeah, it's been like a minute or so, and I can still smell the pineapple, which I don't love, but my skin feels nice. Like, it feels really like plump and hydrated, which is good. So then we're gonna go in with this mist. This is the Essence Hello Good Stuff 3-in-1 face mist to hydrate, fix and refresh with watermelon extract. So I assumed that you could use this before makeup, during, after, you know. So it says on the back, bye bye bad stuff, hello good stuff. 3-in-1 face mist with watermelon and 90% natural ingredients. Wasn't the other one like 97%? So we've gone down 7%. For long lasting makeup, hydrates and refreshes the skin. Matte finish. Application, shake well before use and spray evenly with a distance of 15 centimeters on your face. Okay, it definitely says keep eyes and mouth closed. So yeah, don't eat it like I did yesterday. I don't know why it has a matte finish. I just assumed that it would be like glowy. I don't know why. This smells really, really strongly. It's really sweet. It doesn't necessarily smell like watermelon. It just smells very, very sweet, and it's quite cooling. It's like a nice mist, but it leaves my face feeling like, not to the touch feeling sticky, but like on my face it feels like I have something sticky on my face. Does that make sense? What is happening on my forehead? What is this? Because I'm maybe having like a reaction or something up here. Then we're going to actually prime so we're going to use this Essence Prime and Studio Hydrating and Skin Refreshing Primer. It says it has 24-hour hydration, and it's infused with coconut water and hyaluronic acid. So let's look at the back here. It says, give your skin an extra kick of moisture with this highly hydrating primer. Lightweight formula infused with coconut water and hyaluronic acid provides your skin with 24-hour hydration and helps your skin to feel refreshed and re-energized all day. Pores are optically less visible and skin tone more even. Use alone or under foundation. I'm a tomato. Look at me. I'm as red as the fucking record button.
Okay, there's no record, that's your face.
Shut up. So yeah, this primer, I'm gonna use some of this. I really hope it evens out my skin tone, and I really hope it is cooling. It has like a light scent. Doesn't smell like coconut, it just smells like moisturizer, but it feels like so hydrating. Oh, I like that. I like the way that that feels. It feels like so like smooth. Definitely feels plump. Does not feel tacky or anything like that. So I suppose we'll go on with foundation and we'll see if we can get me to a normal colour. So I'm going to go in my Technic Pro Glow. This is a lightweight foundation. It does not say anything on the back, so it doesn't have any claims. It just is in the colour beige. So I don't know what kind of coverage this is meant to have. So I'm just going to shake this up because it's like a liquidy consistency, so I don't want anything unmixed. Just take my mirror and just drop a little. Take the brush, take the brush. We'll start off with that. So that's basically like one dropper, like the whole dropper, you know. Well, that's got some nice coverage, hasn't it? Where did my redness just go? It feels so lightweight. Like it literally feels like nothing on my skin, but like look at that coverage. Like, okay, see how red I am? And then it's like, goodbye redness. So obviously for me, with my rosacea, it's a little, well, it's very hard to cover. Like even if I have, don't mind that, even if I have like a really full foundation, my cheeks, like they don't just look really hot, they get really hot. So like a lot of the times it will just like melt the product off, I guess. So it takes a really special foundation to actually like cover my rosacea and not just like cover it straight away, but like last throughout the day. Yeah, I really like this. Like the finish looks, it's so glowy and nice, and oh, I obviously love it because it's pretty much covered my redness. I think if I was having like a normal day, like if my face was not as red as it was today, I think that would have probably covered everything to what I want. But today, just because everything's a bit flared up, I'm going to add another little bit. So I'm just going to put a little bit there, a little here. Just obviously mainly focusing on the cheeks. I want to see how it layers as well, to see if it builds or like if it starts to go funny. But for the moment, like it doesn't feel heavy at all. It literally feels like I've just got like a serum on. Like it has the same consistency as that serum that I used at the start. Oh my god, look at that. That's so nice. I'm going to take a beauty blender and really blend this in. Using this will probably get rid of a little bit of my coverage because some of the product will soak into the sponge instead of being on my face. I might even just try it and layer it a little more. But so far, like, I love the finish. I think this is my favourite product in, like, the way that it looks. Like, it just looks like skin. Like, it looks so nice. So I'm going to add a little bit more. I'm going to blend this one in just with my beauty blender. So I definitely feel like you're getting more coverage with a brush, but I think that's to be expected. So I think I prefer it with the brush, but the finish is pretty much the same. It just looks really nice. Like this is all up close and personal. We're in natural lighting as we always are, so this is how like it all looks. It looks really nice. Although today I feel like I've had to use like quite a bit to get to here because obviously I'm having a bad skin day, so I wonder how quick I would like go through that. So then I'm gonna go in with concealer. So this is the Technic 3-in-1 Canvas Contour, Sculpt and Conceal, and this is in the shade Ivory. I really like the applicator of this. Like it's a big old doe foot, which is my personal preference because I feel like when you get those like little doe foots, you have to like dip in to get more product all the time. It feels nice going on. It feels nice and creamy. I feel like this is a pretty big old concealer as well, and it was really cheap. Like I feel like the only concealer I have that is maybe comparable to the size of this is my e.l.f. one, and even that is like pretty freaking small in comparison. And that e.l.f. one is a big old concealer, so like just for comparison's sake, I think I've actually picked a pretty good colour. Like it's pretty much a good skin tone colour for me. Okay, I feel like it's not blending in the best. Like, I don't know if you can see, but right here it's like sort of clinging into my pores. It's looking a little heavy. I think that's just more the consistency of it. Like, it was, you know, it's not like liquidy, it's actually quite a creamy, like heavy consistency. Coverage wise, I would say that it's not like amazing. Like, you can still see my darkness, but not too bad. I wonder if maybe it had an effect because like I let it sit on the skin, because like some you can do that with and some obviously you can't. I'm just applying a little bit more right into my little darkest areas, and I'll blend that out straight away. Okay, I think it blends out a bit nicer straight away, so that might have been my fault because I left it there whilst I rambled. I do think that it's looking like a little cakey under my eye, like right in this area is looking like a bit cakey, like, but maybe it'll sink in and it won't look as bad. So this is the Essence Contouring Duo palette, and I'm going to use this more sort of like yellowish toned powder to set my under eye. So I'm just taking it on like a dense brush. I'm just gonna like really concentrate this on my T-zone with this little brush, and then I'll go in with a bigger brush and set the rest of my face. So far I think I'm looking a bit like a bit dry and a bit sort of like just heavy in this under eye area. Like, my eyes feel quite sticky as well where I've got that concealer on. I'm just gonna take a bigger brush now, dip straight into that powder, and just set the rest of my face because I don't have a different powder. Do I look any brighter with that powder on? I will just really quickly do my eyebrows, and then yeah, and then we'll play with some eyeshadow. For my brows, I'm just gonna quickly use my XX Revolution XX Fine Brow Pencil. Alright, so brows are on, and I feel like the Sahara. I feel very, very dusty. Like, look at my creases, look at them. My eyelids feel very sticky. I'm gonna actually quickly use this spray just to refresh, and hopefully that'll help. Oh, I had a cream blush. I completely freaking forgot. Oh no. That concealer and powder combination is not a winner for me. So then we're gonna move on to the eyeshadow. So this is the Essence The Brown Edition eyeshadow palette, and I swatched these all yesterday in my haul video, so if you want to see swatches of these then check that video out. But this is what it looks like. So we've just got like a bit of concealer on our lids to prime, so let's just go straight for it, shall we? I'm gonna start off with this one as a transition. Oh, it's very, very powdery. It's got a lot of fallout, but does it pay off? Dun dun dun. Yeah, it's got some nice pigment to it, as you can see. Although I'm finding with these shades, like with the packaging, they're all so close together that I feel like my brush is picking up a little bit of like the colour next to it. So you want to be careful with that. Then, speaking of the shade next to it, I will take that shade. Oh, it looks really pretty. I think it has maybe like an orangey browny undertone, but this is blending so smoothly. Okay, so I sort of like winged it out a bit. I'm never good at this, but I will tidy it up at some point. So then take my darkest shade over here, which is like a, I thought in store it was like a dark chocolate brown, but I think it's kind of like a plum, like a dark plummy chocolate colour, which I actually really kind of like. I feel like it's a bit more unique than just having like a dark chocolate. Okay, I decided we're gonna do a halo eye, but I have so much fallout right now, so I'm just gonna blend that out. It's having a little bit of issue like sticking right in here as well. I don't know why, it's just a little patchy, which is slightly strange. But then again, that could be like the concealer we have down, like maybe it's stuck funny, I don't know. Although it has lost a bit of its like depth as I'm blending. And then I'm gonna take some of the dark shade with my brush and just try and re-intensify. Honestly, this, like, it doesn't feel like properly set. I don't know if the powder did like a very good job. So then I'll take this beautiful like dark red colour. I'm going to try it on a brush first, and I'll try it dry first. Well, I'll put it in the centre, and then I'll probably put something over the top of it, like right in the centre. I definitely feel like it has more potential. I'm going to wet it. I feel like it has more to give, so we're wetting it. Yeah, that's better. That's a bit more metallic. That is such a nice colour. I feel like it's like cherry and chocolate. Like, that's what it's kind of reminds me of. Okay, and then right for that centre portion, we'll take the one right next to it, which is this beautiful colour here. And I'm going to take that on my finger. When I swatched them, I just thought they had more potential, you know? Like, they're not as metallic. It's stained, like, right down here, as you can see. Blend, blend, blend. I've decided I do not want a wing anymore, so I'm just sort of, like, rounding it off. And then I can just take this, because it has some excess product on it, and I can just, like, tap straight over, and, you know, bye-bye eyeshadow. So then we just go back in and put it where we want it. I do kind of wish there was a bit more, like, depth to that darkest shade. Like, they're not really showing up true to how they look in here. Nonetheless, I'm going to move on to the other eye, and then we'll do the bottom lashes later. Probably going to take the same transition shade, honestly, which is this one right here. See what I mean about my brush? This is a big brush, and I can't, like, dip it in without dipping into other colours. So just putting that in my crease and also on my lid a little. I really like that shade. Then I will take this beautiful brown here that we have not used. Okay, I'm using a different brush. Yeah, that's a bit better. These actually blend like ridiculously easy. Like, look at that. There is not a harsh line in sight. It's so nice. So I actually really like that colour. Then, because this side is going to be really nice and like light in the daytime, so I'm just going to take this gold shade. I'm going to take it on my finger. I'll put that right in the centre over here. It's just going to be really nice and like easy and wearable. That's a nice shade. And then I will take this lighter shimmer right here. This is the lightest shimmer. It's like a beautiful white, and I'll just pop that straight on the like center. Ooh, I like them to mix. It makes like a really nice beautiful white gold. And blend a little, and I feel like we just lost all of our shimmer, so I'm just going to take that lighter shade again and plunk that right there. So I think that is pretty much that side done, because I want to keep it very, very light. So then we'll move on to our bottom lashes. I feel like I've used every single shade apart from this one, which I'll probably use to maybe like buff out the edges or something. Let's just take this brown shade right here for this side. Like, we just want a little bit of definition, but not a lot. Nice. And then on the other side, I'm just going to take the darkest shade. Rightio, then it's time. I will take the last shade that we have not used, which is this one right here, and I'll just use that to like buff out my edges. Okay, and then that's all of the shades used. Let's just do our inner corners very, very quickly. Let's take this beautiful white shade for this side. Oh, that is so nice. Let's put that there, a little under our brow as well. Okay, then on this side, let's take the gold shade actually, shall we? And we'll put that on our inner corner, and obviously on our brow as well. And I'm just gonna pop a little tiny bit of that gold just right on the center part here, just to like tie it in a little. Side preference, I like both. I really like these colors because they make my green eyes sort of like pop. I like this a lot though. It's very like daytime, very wearable. It's very light, kind of like bridal makeup. I actually really like this. I would definitely wear this like in the daytime if I'm going to a hospital appointment. Maybe I do like a brown wing or something, and yeah, I really like it. Let's finish off. So we'll do mascara. So I'll really quickly curl my lashes, and then we'll see if that primer actually works. So this is the Essence Volume Booster Lash Primer. Super volume with super fruits. So I'm going to prime this side, so the light side. So, doesn't look like anything's going on them. Okay, so lash primer is on this side and this side only. Then let's do mascara. So I have here the Technic Skinny Mascara in brown. So I'll do the non-primed side first. So it has like a really thin wand. Kind of looks like it has like spirals going on it, like not really like fibers and stuff, like, you know, when you have the ones that like sort of have sticky outy bits. Doesn't look like that. And I don't know what claims this is meant to have. Like, is it meant to be like lengthening, thickening? I honestly have no idea. It doesn't say anywhere on the packaging. I actually feel like it's gripping my lashes really nicely. Like when I put it in and I blink, I can like feel it. Okay, so that's with one coat and no primer. Let's do the other side. I'm nervous. I don't actually think I've ever used a lash primer before. Okay, it's definitely building up well much quicker. So this is primer, non-primer. What do you think? I think that this side is like longer, more defined, maybe more voluminous. I don't know. Let's do another coat. Okay, so I feel like this one with two coats looks like this one with one coat. Yeah, let's do another coat on this. That's two coats on both of them, and I would definitely say that this one, the primed side, has held the curl a little better and has like a bit more volume. I'd say that it's maybe like slightly more lengthened, but they both look very similar. But I do actually think that this primer works from what I seem. Like they're not all clumping together or anything. And yeah, like I can see a noticeable difference. As for the actual mascara, I think it's nice. I definitely think it will age well. It's not as great as my other Technic one, my Holy Grail, which is somewhere, I don't know where it's gone. It's the Mega Lash one. I use it literally all the time. It's not as great as that on first impressions, but I do like it. And I'm going to try it on the bottom lashes just because like it's skinny, so I want to see how well it gets in there. So I'm having real trouble trying to get it to even like grip on these lower lashes. Can you use primer on lower lashes? I'm going to try. I'm going to put some of this lash primer on this side, the primed side. And they already look more defined but also longer than the other side, and that's just with one coat. So one coat versus two coats. So let's do two coats and see what happens. So I feel like that is a noticeable difference. Like they're so much longer and like defined. Like these look so freaking short you can hardly see them. So yeah, I definitely think that lash primer works. So then we will contour. So obviously I have this contouring duo palette by Essence. Let's see what this contours like. I'll probably use this as a what's it called, as a bronzer as well, because I do not have a bronzer. I'm gonna actually grab like this big old like powder brush. I think I like that colour. What the hell is going on with my foundation? Look right here. What is happening? Very nice. So then I'm just going to take a very small little flat top circular brush, and I'm going to take that contour colour and just try and hollow these out a bit. Oh wow, that's a really good contour shade. Like on my skin tone. Like literally look at that. Ooh, snatched. So I do not know what the frick is going on with my foundation and everything. Like in these areas it's just looking very like disrupted. Like it looks like it's just sitting on top of my skin. Like it's very odd. I wasn't going to use that gel blush, but you know, I'm just going to try it on top of my powders because I'm going to have to take this off anyway because it looks awful. Okay, so I'm going to try this Technic Cheek Gel Blusher. This is in the shade, what shade were you? I think it was like Flirt. Yeah, this is in the shade Flirt. And I'm going to pop it on my hand. It looks like that. It's quite intimidating. And I'm going to take a different like angled brush. Oh dear. And I'm just going to tap into the product. And I'm just going to tap it on my hand a bit to like warm it up and stuff. It still looks so frightening. And then I'm just going to pop that like here. And And do remember that I have got like powder on, so it may well like not look right or like disrupt it, but I just want to see. It's a pretty colour. It's like a proper like pink. Okay, maybe we went a little bit too heavy. So let me take our beauty blender. That's so pretty. It looks like so natural. It's such a nice colour and I really like the finish of it. And it has not disrupted my powders, so there's that. It might even have just improved this situation a little bit. So what have we even got left? We've got to highlight, and then we've got lips, and then we're done. So I think I did actually have a complete full face, which is pretty impressive. Let us highlight. We have this Essence highlighter. It's called The Highlighter in the shade 01 Mesmerizing. So this is what it looked like. Again, I did swatch this in my last video. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little intimidated by this highlighter because it looked really, really metallic yesterday. Tap a little bit off. Okay, I hope you can see. This is where we're going, right here. Holy crap, it is so metallic. Like, it doesn't have any like glitter things in it, which I like. That looks so like, I like that. Put a little on the nose. Put a little on the bridge of the nose. Put a little on the lip. Put a little on the chin. Put a little on the forehead. Put a little bit everywhere because it's so nice. And then we're gonna set everything in place using this mist again. Just give it a good old shake and then a good old spray. The smell is a little too strong for me, but the feeling, like, it feels so like cooling and refreshing on the face. I really like that. Oh, I just wafted in like particles of it. It does still taste really nice, but like it like straight into your lungs. And let's go in with probably one of the things that I was the most excited about, and that is this lip gloss. This is by Technic. It's a glossy top, and this is in the shade Pout, and it's like a beautiful pink peach colour with like gold shimmers in it. And if you've been watching me for long enough, you will know that my favourite lip gloss of all time is by Technic. It is in the same exact range, and it is the shimmy one. This is like my favourite lip gloss of all time, so let's see if this one can top it. And I managed to even keep the little lips on. Last time the lips like peeled off when I peeled off the seal things. I don't even know if I'm ready for this. It has the same exact smell. Okay, so I just put that over my natural lips so that you could see the real pigment of it. And also, this is like how I wear them anyway. Like, I never put anything underneath them. But it's stunning. Like, just like how glossy my lips look, but still how natural they look. And you can't see the, well, you can see tiny, tiny, teeny, tiny little sparkles on my lips. Just like if you look super, super up close. But that is such a nice colour. Formula feels exactly the same. It feels really like, it's like thick but like nourishing. Like, it doesn't feel like gloopy. It doesn't feel sticky, but it feels like thick. It feels like a lip treatment. So my hair is still like, I tried straightening it yesterday, so it's still sort of doing its thing from then. Just ignore it. Just ignore it. That's what I always do. It needs a cut or something. I don't know. I never know what to do with my hair. I do not know how to style hair. I am just so bad at it. I'm getting grey because I'm old and I'm stressed.
You're 24.
I'm not even 24 yet. Not even 24 yet. I think I'm just gonna really, really quickly just put in some eyeliner to finish everything off. Right, so I just really, really quickly put brown eyeliner on my waterline top and bottom, and then on this one I put white eyeliner just on the bottom. And I feel like eyeliner really makes a difference, like, ooh. So let me know down below which is your favourite eye. But thank you for hanging out with me today. And yeah, thanks for watching, because it's the only reason my Cameron still lets me buy makeup, so make sure you keep watching. Make sure you give it a big thumbs up if you like hauls and testing new makeup and stuff, or Wilko or anything. Subscribe if you haven't already, and you know, day. Yeah, I never know how to do that outro. What do you say in an outro? In conclusion, thank you for spending time with me today, and make sure you subscribe, and I am afraid. Was that good?
Yeah, I think that was spot on.
That was spot on. Okay.